Hello, everyone. This is Stan Anderson. I'm founder of the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network, where our mission is to encourage, inspire, and empower people around the world to believe in and develop their unlimited potential and to courageously pursue their cherished dreams. We're here in Jamaica, New York, and I want to speak to you about Jimmy Davies and the Every.Black organization. I met Jimmy Davies, I believe it was even 2014 or 2015. I get the dates confused. And we were both honoring a mentor of ours, Dr. Joe L. Dudley, at the Dudley Products facility in High Point, North Carolina at that time. And Mr. Dudley was receiving a bust of the great S.B. Fuller, who was his mentor and protege, and in a sense, all of our kind of like ancestral mentor, S.B. Fuller. I met Jimmy on that day. We exchanged cards and just briefly spoke to each other. But even on that first date, you could see that he was a very, very warm individual. And not very long after that, um, a person that we both know very, very well, my cousin, Emilio Antonio Guevara, who had known Jimmy Davis for a while already, I believe, was working with him already. And some of the things that the masterminds were doing, the mastermind meetings that Jimmy Davis was attending that Dr. Joe L. Dudley had started. And we were at a big event that I was hosting for the Fuller and Dudley Foundation in, I believe it was Winston-Salem at that time, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Honorable Louis Farrakhan was the guest speaker, and I was the MC for that event. I met Jimmy again at that particular event, and we talked a little bit more about Every.Black, what Every.Black was all about, what it was doing, and I'd known a little bit about it already from my cousin Tony Guevara, I call him Tony. And Jimmy's warm, and the way he was able to express so clearly what it was that he had, the vision in his mind for Every.Black, and how he would support other businesses and how it would help other businesses, entrepreneurs, to gain a good stronghold, a good foothold in the business world through the leveraging of technology. And he just expressed it so well. I could see that vision so well, but he's just such a warm guy, an embracing guy, not a big talker, but when he speaks, you get his vision. So I gave him my card, told him what I was doing with the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network. And we had a Tuesday through Saturday morning call at 8 a.m. And he became very interested in what I'm doing because that's what Jimmy does. He wants to know what you're doing because he lives to support you in building what you're building through the leveraging of technology. And he's so versed and knowledgeable and experienced in the areas of technology. So we continued to talk, and he would always be sending me email messages and on the phone, finding out more about what the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is doing and how he believed that he could really help me to promote the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network and how it was so closely associated with what Every.Black was about and it is about. And we happen to have the same mentor, Mr. Joe L. Dudley. So he influences both of us so strongly. And Every.Black and the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network are very much, in a sense, a birth of the thinking and some initiatives that Dr. Joe L. Dudley has already done. And we just use them in different ways. We kind of just modified some of it. So he's been with me all the way in helping to build and develop my Motivation Readers Mastermind Network and all the beautiful masterminds and people that we have that are part of my organization. And we interact with Every.Black so much. So I was probably one of the first members of Every.Black officially that bought a subscription. And it didn't really matter to me what it cost or anything. I don't know, it was very inexpensive. I don't know, it was like $10 a month, something like that. And because I just want to see this brother get his thing going, because he's the kind of guy that when he tells you what he's doing and what Every.Black is doing, what he's built it to do with that fine organization, you know that even if you're not directly involved with Every.Black, you want to have a connection to Every.Black. Because Jimmy Davis has his finger on the pulse of the technologies that are used for that and how to position Every.Black and every other organization that might come to subscribe to or be a part of Every.Black, how to position them to move forward in a global way, actually, through the use of technology. So he let me know when he first started doing podcasting. Stan, I'm involved with 881thetruth.com. And the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network would be really, really great to be podcasting on that platform. And I want to bring you on over. Jimmy said, let's do it. Stan says, we're going to do it. I've come to feel that way about Jimmy. And it didn't take long. If he says, Stan, I'm thinking about this and this looks like an opportunity, and I would like to see us get in this. I'd like to see you put the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network here to promote it. I'm gonna listen to Jimmy. No question about it. Okay? And it's just that way. He's that kind of guy. Every.Black is that kind of organization. His sister, Kim Smith, has worked with me like you'd think that, and she is. It's like weird. I was about to say you would think that she's a part of the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network, but it would be wrong for me to say that she's not, because she actually is. The way they position themselves to help you in what you're promoting is just amazing. So I would encourage everybody to, as I say on my very own Tuesday through Saturday program at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning, I would encourage you to go to Every.Black. You'd be glad that you did. And the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is here for you Tuesday through Saturday. We read some of the best motivational and inspirational books ever written. And we do it in a fashion that you don't necessarily have to have the book. We'll be your audio book. One of the masterminds, myself, my beautiful wife, either my mother and some of the other masterminds. I don't want to start calling names because you leave out a name, and yeah, that is. It's not like we're so huge, but we've got some fantastic people that have even come from the Every.Black family and are here with me in the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network family, and still part of the Every.Black family that are working with me so closely on a daily basis. So we're kind of like almost symbiotic in our relationship, the Every.Black organization and the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network. But I want people to know that that's not so unique just for me. That's the way Every.Black is. That's the way Jimmy Davies is. You know, he's there to help you leverage the use of technology and really, really positioning yourself in whatever it is that you're doing. And that's just a simple way of doing it. It's a lot more than that. But I think I was saying that you could come to the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network any Tuesday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can hear being read live for the first 15 minutes some of the best motivational and inspirational books ever written. And in the next 15 minutes, we discuss what we just read and how we're going to implement it to reach our goals in life. That's what we do on the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network. And Jimmy has been so instrumental with helping us just to keep the spirit of my vision alive with what we are doing with the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network. I could go on and on and on. It's just a great relationship, and he's that kind of guy. Every.Black is that kind of organization. They're not interested in just getting a subscription from you, and yeah, they've got some revenues, that helps, but they want to see you do well. And it's not just in word, it's in deed and in spirit.